His ears is super floppy.
I like those better.
Mm, wait.
No, floppy ears, but I can't do it. My ears should be big enough though.
Well, guys, we have a special episode
Yup.
doing a Mandalorian season 2 review
Let's
because
go.
apparently we the only 3 that watched it.
Wait,
Which is crazy that we're the only 3 that watched it when you've told everybody to watch it, and obviously Mandalorian is like one of the greatest shows ever. So I don't know why people were making excuses.
I mean, it's the talk like every week. That's what people was talking about. Mandalorian.
I'm surprised none of these people that haven't watched it haven't got spoiler alert ruined.
Yeah, I'm surprised because I was talking to Juice yesterday about it, and he don't know nothing that happened. Like, I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, I just see nothing but spoilers everywhere.
Yeah, Perez, you lucky. I can't do that. My girl will kill me.
well, he's just gonna chill in the episode right
Well, I
here.
was gonna
Next.
make mine chill in the episode, but no.
There we
She's
go.
like, no, she doesn't want him to smell.
Smell you shall not. Weed is your friend.
Yeah, not to her.
I mean, true, she don't smoke, so,
Yeah,
that's
she
how
needs to
that
smell
could
that
be
shit.
will travel.
Anyways.
So I got
Hey.
for the Avian's baby shirt.
Oh wow.
He just Devo Avian shirt like that?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. It was nothing. He said, "Donnie, time to shine."
Alright, Donnie.
Donnie old. Donnie's like 7 years old, 8 years old.
I gotta give Baby Yoda Baby Guru the 5.
7 years old, 6, 7 years old.
The 5. Yeah. The force be with you, because this is the way.
Well,
This is the way.
This is the way, guys.
This is the way.
So, what
So
the
how are we gonna
fuck?
start this off?
I don't know how you want to go about
So many
this.
exciting.
I don't
guess
want to
it's
just start spoiling
first
shit off
reaction,
the
like obviously it's all spoilers. Spoiler alert! Fuck you.
Alright, first
Spoiler alert.
reaction.
Super spoiler alert.
Fuck you, Moff Gideon. I fucking hate you.
Guys,
So
let me
does
do
my
this.
son. Wait.
Warning.
There you
If
go.
you do not want to be spoiled, leave now.
Fuck him. I want him to die. I'm mad he hasn't died yet. He needs to die. Fuck him.
He's not gonna. He's gonna be a villain for a couple of seasons.
Yeah.
Nah.
But did you
His
see
time
him shit
needs to
his
be
pants?
running out.
He was shitting his pants. All I gotta say, he was shitting his pants.
Yo,
He
when
was
he seen
shitting
Luke,
bricks.
when he
my
seen
God.
Luke,
He was like, oh no. He was like, not daddy's here.
He's like, chill.
Daddy's here.
So, how you feel about this season, Josh?
Oh, amazing. So many ups and downs, so many excitement, especially bringing in a lot of characters that we are familiar with, being Star Wars fans. So I was just liking the whole inclusion of. Listen, I lost my fucking mind when I saw fucking Boba Fett. I lost my fucking mind, okay? I don't know who didn't lose their mind when they were like, yo, what is he talking about? He said, that's my father's armor, and I already knew. Off the rip. I'm like, this motherfucker, he's back. And I just got hyped. So with everything, though, I think it was one of the, it was a really fucking great season. I think it beats number 1.
Nah, definitely.
Because the way
It's way better than season 1.
Season 1.
But it needed season 1 to be what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I get it. No, I'm just saying, in my feelings, like the way I was just, every episode got me hyped. I couldn't say there was one episode, okay, it was kind of chill. Like, there was a lot of twists and turns.
I think that the most chilled episode was the second episode with the frog lady. Wow, Grogu's eating all the eggs.
All the eggs.
Yeah.
Badass.
And And still that had me fucking dying because this nigga would not listen. Don't eat the eggs, yummy.
Yeah, like half them shits.
Nigga. How they're like race is still alive. He left them with like 3 eggs. 4.
But yeah, there wasn't not one whack episode. All the episodes is great. I said it's in the top 5 of like this season of Mandalorian is in my top 5 favorite seasons of any show ever.
This
agree.
is
Maybe
topping
even
his
top
all-time
3.
favorite.
I agree. I agree.
Like this shit is up there with like season 6 of The Walking Dead,
Dead, yeah.
season 5 of Breaking Bad, fucking like season like 3 or 4 of Sons of Anarchy.
Mm.
I
Like
agree. I
it's up
agree.
there.
I can't really speak negative on it.
Up there with season 1 of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I'm biased. I like Star Wars, so this was like a yes.
Well,
And then they just kept doing
And
better
let me get
with
it straight. Let me get it straight to the listeners. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I mean, I'm not a fanatic. I'm a fan. I watched all the movies at least once. At least once.
And I
At
watched
I
least
can barely
once.
remember the original trilogy,
Nah.
to be honest. But up
I
to the
could.
Mandalorian is giving me like more info about, like, it's reminding me of episode 4, 5, and 6 because
This is
because it takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Jedi.
this is quite possibly the best installation that they've done to the series.
Listen.
It's pulling, first of all, it's doing multiple things. It's keeping Star Wars fans that are fans already fans. It's putting new people onto it, and like
It's always a good thing to put new people onto it. Because people
it's
will
getting the
literally
young
watch the
kids
old
too.
stuff.
Like I've been into it since I was a kid, but like it's making it so that like it could be cool with like Adrian and like any of the kids really.
It's kind of like what Ninja Turtles did in a way. It's kind of like where like you start seeing things come back, and it's just kind of like certain things you kind of with coming back. Like this was one of the things. Like I thought Star Wars needed a good, like I would say this is one resurgent. Like the show alone was one great way to make new Star Wars fans. And still keep the old ones wanting to watch more.
Neither. What? The original fans are back in love with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Only
a
because
lot of
of
the
the
fans
Mandalorian.
didn't like the
The
movie.
Mandalorian is so popping, right?
I didn't like the new movies that much either. I watched them.
I did.
But
Here it is. The Mandalorian is so fucking popping. It's only 2 seasons, right? Disney Plus been out for 1 year. Disney Plus only really had one show, an original show that came out, which is The Mandalorian. You know how much subscriptions Disney Plus got just because of The Mandalorian? I mean, besides they back catalog and it's for kids and shit like that, or whatever. I mean,
mostly
it got us
Mandalorian.
Marvel shit in there too.
Yeah,
So.
but mostly
But
Mandalorian.
in 1 year, this shit got 85 million subscribers.
It was mostly this guy right here.
Yeah.
That's on the camera right there. Hi, welcome our special guest. We had to invite the god.
He smiles. No, the way you do.
So besides the season finale, what was your favorite episode?
I knew you was gonna ask that.
Besides the season finale, because obviously the season
That's a
finale,
lot of people's favorite episode.
that shit is just a masterpiece by itself.
Nah, so I'm gonna go to the one where the fight between the bitches.
The Ahsoka episode.
Yeah, where they're fighting in between like that little like pond area.
Yeah,
shit.
the Ahsoka
First
episode.
of all, that
The-
scene
the
is fire in
unofficial-
itself.
The unofficial Ahsoka episode, Ahsoka pilot episode. That's what that episode was. It
That
an
really was what it
unofficial
was.
Pilot episode.
Yeah.
And they actually
First of
got a
all-
thing of it's on Disney Plus. It's called Star Wars: The Gallery, and they have like the making of season 2. So they show like when Rosario Dawson was on set and all that shit.
Interesting.
I was
But
watching.
yeah,
George
that was my
Lucas was
favorite
on
one.
set. George Lucas was on set for that episode when they was filming Ahsoka.
and if it's not that one, it's the one where your Grogu is eating everything.
The
But
frog.
you know,
my-
I'm fast, so
My
I could relate.
favorite episode, like I told you, and I know y'all know how I feel about that, but just seeing Boba Fett coming to claim his shit was, because literally that's what he was about to do. Oh, I'm gonna claim my shit. That's my father's armor. And you already knew. I was just hype. I was like, yo, because me as like
Now
watching
that
it.
that episode was too fire though.
Yeah, it really
Robert-
was.
because
though.
they
Robert
was about to
Rodriguez-
go at it,
That's
yeah.
why Robert Rodriguez is doing the Boba Fett show, because of that
Yeah.
episode. He directed that episode. So and he did such a crazy job with that episode. Niggas was like, all right, you could take care of Boba.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. It just got me hype as a Star Wars fan in general. Just knowing right away. I was like, wait, what? When I saw the shit,
Once you seen the shit,
Oh my
Yeah.
God! What? I was like, let's go! Like I was mad hype. I was acting like a little fucking kid. My girl was looking at me like I was dumb retarded.
Nah. That's how it was fucking like 3:30 in the morning. I'm watching this shit in the brick ass cold on my break at work. Nigga, when mind you, I'm on the Brooklyn block by myself.
Yeah.
When I seen that X-Wing pull in, and then everybody's like, who's that? Blah, blah. What's that? Nigga comes out with the green lightsaber.
Yeah.
I screamed.
I'm,
I screamed.
Yeah, hell yeah, I screamed too. Everybody should have screamed. Like everybody should have known. And then I see my boy R2. Not
yeah.
only did they top it off, but they also gave you R2.
Another beloved character.
it'd be mad funny when I watch it. Because if I don't watch it with you, then I'll watch it with Sissy and Cliff. And like the way niggas be getting excited, he be looking at us like, yo, what's wrong with y'all? And I'm like, yo, get out of here. You new to the game. You don't be knowing. You don't know about the excitement. Because for that, we got mad hype. And this nigga came and took him. We got mad hype.
Oh yeah.
I got mad
Nah.
hype when he was in the back. You know.
The season finale show made me choke up a little bit at the end. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm man enough to admit it.
I didn't want him to go neither.
No, it just made me. It was a happy
I
moment,
was like,
but
don't go.
it was a sad moment too. Like
Okay.
it made me feel bad for Mando.
He gonna train you.
Nah,
It's okay.
that was one of the saddest moments ever.
Oh my God, that had my girl crying. Like she was literally
Nigga
like,
said-
"Oh my God."
He wants your permission.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my God, she lost her mind. Like she was like, "Oh my God, she won't go." Like that's the first thing she said. He won't go without him giving him the permission. Like that shit choked me up.
He was like, Dada, can I go?
Besides the season finale and the Ahsoka episode, my favorite is the one that they introduced. It's actually the one after the Frog Lady episode. The one that they introduced Bo-Katan
Bo-Katan. Yeah.
and baby girl Sasha Banks,
Yeah, you know.
Love me some
Yeah.
Sasha Banks.
She did look mega good too. This is a season
Yeah,
of some
man.
good looking pictures. Just to, throw that in there. Because
But-
also, my bitch Kara, she could get it too.
Oh,
no,
Cara Dune.
officer.
She might
Hell
put you
yeah,
in a headlock
nigga.
and shit, but
That's alright. It's alright. Take me to the Republic, bitch. You could arrest me any day, baby girl. Let's
but
go.
that episode was too fire. And then the Boba Fett episode, every fucking episode was just too
Every
fucking
episode's
Fire.
heat.
Every episode
But I
was
do
heat.
want to brag about how much better, like, not better, but in season 1, because they were trying to, like, map out certain things and figure out, like, what they had to do, what they
They
had
was trying to figure
fix.
out the show, honestly, season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they did a pretty good job, but it's
No,
just-
that's what I'm
they
saying,
did
dude.
an
They did a
excellent
pretty.
job, like, panning it over. First of all, the
Yeah.
graphics are way better. If you pay attention to the backgrounds in, like, random scenes, you'll notice that they put a lot more detail into it, and, like, those little things have just made the show that much more better.
Nah, yeah, they did. They wasted, not wasted, but they spent a lot more money on this season, and they just took like they heard what we was complaining. I mean, I had nothing to complain about season 1. Actually, that shit was too
But
fire.
you
I
know,
really
they
liked
took
it.
they
But-
took whatever criticism they got on the
Yeah.
stand, and they fixed it, and they did whatever they did, and they actually became this. This is a masterpiece of a season. I'm sorry, like masterpiece, and I think it's just gonna get better and better, and better with these crazy ass plots and shows coming up. I'm just excited.
Come on, this show is so fucking crazy.
It makes
Crazy
other shows.
good.
It makes other shows,
It's producing 3 other shows.
and you know, there's only a handful of shows that ever have done that.
You know what they're doing? You
Produce
know what they're
multiple
doing?
shows.
They taking the MCU treatment.
Yeah. Slowly
They trying to
breaking
have
it
all
up.
these 4 shows. All these 4 shows are gonna run during the same timeline, so everybody's gonna be making cameos in each other's shows.
I'm sorry, Mach. Perez, what are you doing with your ears?
There's
Like,
like
the whole
fur
time-
inside the ears, like there's hair.
Yeah, I
inside
know.
the
It looks like
ear.
you picking your ears.
This is just Yoda for high.
Oh, okay. Well, look like Yoda's trying to get a
Nah, look,
man
that's what I was
wax
doing.
out.
That's what I was doing.
Sorry,
There's,
Mach.
like,
I was
hair
trying to
inside of
listen,
it.
but then like I'm just looking at her.
My bad. I
scratching
got
these damn
distracted.
ears.
I was paying attention. Though. You got me distracted.
Nah, yeah, I forgot what I was saying.
You were saying that how it's crazy how this show is so heat.
Oh, right. Of course, it's straight fire. But now they're gonna like remember the person that Ahsoka is looking for.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna be the main villain. Like it's gonna be to a point that all these 4 shows
Are gonna
is gonna
connect.
cross over, and he's gonna be the major villain. Go over there, Avian. But bad news though. Mandalorian season 3 is getting delayed.
Obviously.
Whatever.
But they're dropping the book of Boba Fett, which
That's
is the
why
next chapter. The next chapter in the story.
Which is
So then I
why
don't mind that.
which is
I'm
why
cool
I
with
think there's
it.
a lot of kind of delays going on. They got a lot of things going on.
Wait, we
so
gotta
it's
talk
alright.
about that end credit scene though.
Yo, what? Sitting
It
on the
shows
throne?
up at Boba's palace. I mean, at
Jabba's.
Jabba's palace, and just like, yo, this shit is mine, bro. Like, what's up?
And just sat down.
Nah, he runs that shit. He's gonna be the king.
Yo soy tu papá.
Yo soy papi.
And it's crazy because they didn't announce it during the Disney investor meeting.
Tú me rompí mi corazón.
Like they introduced all the other shows, like the Ahsoka show, the Rangers of the New Republic, that's gonna be the show with Caress's boot thing, Cara Dune.
They all know booting. All 3 of them could get it. I don't care. In any order.
I mean, I think Sasha Banks and Bo-Katan is gonna be in Mando season 3 because Mando season 3 is gonna be about who's gonna be the leader of Mandalore, because technically right now the leader of Mandalore is Mando.
Yeah.
He got the Darksaber.
Yup. And I kind of see. I don't think she gonna Miss Thing is not gonna let that laying down. So I already know it's gonna get crazy
Nah,
with that.
she
Yeah, but
definitely
see,
want that shit.
so like doing all my, watching all my YouTube videos and shit like that. I heard that's a retcon. Like they fucked up because in Rebels, in the cartoon show Rebels, um, another I think like Jedi, Sabine, she gives Bo-Katan the dark saber. Like okay here, and she takes it. And Rebels takes place before Mando.
Yeah, they did kind of fuck up there. Cause
So
I remember that.
so I don't know how they're gonna do that, but I know there's gonna be some fighting between Bo-Katan and Mando,
Yup, pretty
season
much.
3, and I need to see that ASAP.
And my man's rocking all that Beskar. What's up,
Yo, that Beskar though,
bro? Greatest thing in the motherfucking world.
that shit
Fuck
is
that.
like
Scares even
Episode
one.
Jedi's.
If
Scares even
episode
Jedi's.
1 of season 3, they don't go inside this nigga's ship and just this nigga Moff Gideon and take my nigga back, yeah, I don't want to see it. Yo, if this nigga does not die in season 3, like
Yeah, but he don't have Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda left with Luke.
with Luke,
And they saying DK that Luke and Grogu is supposed to be showing back up in season 3, but that this time they're actually gonna cast Sebastian Stan
okay,
to play Luke
Luke,
around that time, because
Yeah.
if he gets
okay.
if they put the same haircut on him and give him the same little like stubble beard, that
He'll be
nigga looks
fine.
just like Luke around that time.
All right, good casting,
Even
good
Mark Hamill
casting.
came out and was like, "Yo, I'll approve of Sebastian Stan playing Luke
Doing me.
Skywalker."
Playing
Yeah.
Luke.
And
Pretty much.
in the Obi-Wan show, that's coming out, there's gonna be a baby Luke in that show, like
Yeah.
a teenager Luke, like a 10. I think he's gonna be like around 10 years old, something like that.
Where he was. Oh yeah. Where he was living
Because
with
remember,
his uncle. He was living with his uncle in
The
Tatooine, right?
Obi-Wan show is gonna take place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
Okay.
So that means they're gonna be like showing him on Tatooine and shit with his aunt and uncle.
Yup, him
much.
overwatching Luke Skywalker and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Pretty much, yeah, in Tatooine, because that's where he was at when they started the beginning of the fourth movie. You know, the original trilogy.
Yeah,
That's where they
the New
started. Luke was staying with his aunt and uncle in
And
Tatooine.
you see how the New Hope started with Luke Skywalker in like his early
Yeah.
20s.
Early
So
20s,
there's
because he
mad
found Ben
time between
Kenobi.
there.
that went by that they don't speak about.
Yeah,
This is
because
like
they
the
thought they thought Kenobi was crazy. Ben Kenobi was just an old man. Ben Kenobi, he's crazy.
That's what the Mandalorian is, because it's 30 years between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. So they're trying to explain now what's been happening between those two movies. And a lot of people don't like the sequel trilogy, so I mean, they good.
They were
like
solid.
my favorite one.
I've
My
just
favorite
come
one is
to
The
the
Force Awakens.
conclusion
Out
that
of those
like
three, The Force Awakens is the best one.
Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't
But-
really like
But the
the
one thing
rise
I
of
can
the
say about The Force
Skywalker.
Awakens,
wow, y'all are so disrespectful.
It's not about really the movie, Perez. I just don't think that the name really had any premise to shit.
I do like The Force Awakens, but I did really,
I
really
think the
like.
misdirection with the fucking name on the
no, Papa.
the last Skywalker.
But
like,
that's
pretty
what
much
made it fire, though. You
she
think
not
that it's
Skywalker though. That
Luke?
don't make any fucking sense though. There's no Skywalker there. Motherfucker, not family. That's bullshit. That's why I didn't really like it, but like the direction they went with that. But as far as the Force Awakens, no, that one was a pretty good movie. I liked it better.
Nah, Disney didn't have it set up, like they didn't have it properly like figured out what they was gonna do. Like if they really wanted to, they should have just had the same director for all 3 movies. If it was gonna be like
Hi.
that.
All right, Bobby.
If it was gonna be like that, they should have just had it like that. But so,
They had to
what is
stretch
other
it
things
out.
you would like to see in season 3 of The Mandalorian?
First of all, I need to know, cause like
Me.
I know it's wild CGI, and that's why it looks off. But like, you know, we go down rabbit holes. We look at these theories. We look into shit.
I mean, for the CG was okay. I mean, you could tell it did look like video game CG.
But it was
It
alright.
did.
But it was alright.
It held its point. It did what
It's
it
better.
needed
It's better
to.
than most
Almost done.
cable CG.
But I'm just thinking, what if the Luke that took him wasn't really Luke?
Oh, that's your okay. Now we getting deep.
Not because a lot of the Clone Wars shit was coming in, and that's like one thing that I never, like, I didn't pay attention to it because it was one of the cartoons, so I was just like, you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
no, but it has a lot to do. It was like the in between.
But they're introducing a lot of those characters, so I'm
Yeah, like
just
Ahsoka,
curious.
Bo-Katan.
No, yeah, because that was an in between of the 1, 2, and 3 trilogy. I mean, not the 1 and 2, but at least like the 2 and 3, there was an in between gap that they didn't talk about during the movie, and that's kind of like the premise of the cartoon for the most part.
Yeah,
That gap.
Clone Wars is between
2 and
like,
3.
It's between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the premise, but then it has a lot of preference to what happens, you know, in Mount Mando, which is
Then
great.
it overlaps. It overlaps. Revenge of the Sith a little bit because I heard the last episode of Clone Wars is actually the ending of Revenge of the Sith, like that's playing out. Like Ahsoka was around that time. Ahsoka was around there when that shit was happening. It's just in the movies we don't know. But in Clone Wars, they said, you know, that she was around there. She seen when it happened.
That's why I feel like when she said she couldn't train him, in a way, I felt like that had a lot to do with it. Because, you know.
Yeah, because when she said, "Oh, I seen what bonding does when you take, you know, when you mess up the bond between
somebody."
Like son, she was like, "I see it, I seen it," and she was talking about Anakin. Like she seen.
Because that was her master. Well, I mean, like she was the the underling to him. So. Which, you know, if you just watched the movies and you didn't watch the cartoon, you wouldn't know like that he was already training Jedis. So like it was kind of crazy. Like, you know, that's why that cartoon played a lot of like importance because of that. Because of
that shit got a lot of episodes though. That's why I never really watched it. There's like 7 seasons, a bunch of fucking episodes. Even though Yoda isn't a lot.
The episodes are short though, but it's.
Oh yeah, they're like 20 minutes, 20-something minutes. Nah, but yeah.
I just want to see how they're gonna plan it out. I want to know if it's really Luke or if it's a clone of Luke, and technically, like, I have my theories on it.
Nah, that's Luke. That's straight up Luke because.
But you know how they were saying
at the end of Return of the Jedi, remember he leaves off to go start off his Jedi Academy. So he's looking for Jedis, and at that time, there's not many Jedis left. So, and this takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi. So that's him. That's Luke.
That's before probably the training of his nephew.
That was like before
Yeah.
Ben Solo
Ben
came.
Solo and he traded his nephew, obviously, because But you
Because
see,
I
Ben
want to know
Solo
what's
had his
gonna
own
happen
issues.
remember when Ben Solo, when Kylo, he goes and he destroys the Jedi Temple. Where's Grogu?
This is why I needed to come back.
Yeah,
I need answers.
because
They're supposed to start filming it after they finish filming Boba Fett. So I think we are gonna get Mando sometime early 2022.
I'm with it. I could wait. I'll give them their time.
But that's what I really want to see. Any final thoughts? We're gonna keep this short and sweet. 30 minutes right now.
final thoughts.
Final thoughts. These niggas need to watch it. AKA Molly. AKA
Yeah,
Juice.
y'all bugging. That's the most amazing thing in the world. And once y'all finish it, you're gonna be so glad that y'all did.
I mean, Juice was telling me he was waiting because he wanted to binge watch it. So I can't do that for Mando. There's too much spoilers out there.
Rex, I don't know how he did it.
I don't know. Like, yo, when Luke Skywalker, when the finale showed up, my timeline for Twitter and Facebook and Instagram was nothing but Luke
Was
Skywalker.
yeah.
So I don't know how he missed it. He's lucky.
He don't be looking at his phone like that. You
I'm
know?
barely
He
trying to
only
look at
knows
my
when it's
phone.
ringing when he looks at it.
True.
Nah, but so that's a wrap for this episode, for this review.
Yup.
We'll be coming back this week for our
Let's
official
go season
episode.
3.
And yeah, niggas, have a good night.
You too.
And to the listeners, like,
Have a good
subscribe,
night.
all that good stuff.
Subscribe.
Deuces.
Tell a
Leave
friend to tell a
comments.
friend.
Comments.